Hey, hi, how you doing? This is Katara and Ike family. Welcome back to this channel. We're excited to talk to you once again here. If today is your first time watching, please subscribe to our channel. Subscribe and join the family. Also, we're about to talk about our journey to Africa and the slave trade, how the slave trade started, because we went to where everything was started. They talk about so many things, and we are here to share whatever we seen in the place, and we feel like everybody should know, so that in case when you go to Africa, you just go to Ghana, our motherland, to visit where the slave trade started. Yeah. Do you have anything to say about it?
Yes. So I just want to start out by saying, first of all, Africa is a beautiful, beautiful country. I really enjoyed my time there. We did so many things and we have so much to share with y'all. It's really crazy. So the way we're gonna start out, like he said, we're just gonna talk about our experience at Cape Coast. That's actually where the slave trade started. That's where it happened. You know, that's where most of everything happened before they shipped the slaves off and things like that. So to start out, my experience there, the video that we're going to show to you guys is going to be the video where, which one are we showing again?
The governor?
Yes, the video is going to be showing you where the governor stayed. We'll just talk about his privileges, the things that he had versus what the slaves had. We will show you guys where he stayed, his bedroom. We'll show you where his living room was. This is authentic history, y'all. Like, this is literally where these people placed their feet, like where they laid their heads. Like, this is real history, you know what I'm saying? So we're excited to show you guys. One thing about the video is that there were a couple people on the tour with us, so you know, everybody's so anxious to see, oh, let me get in front and see. There was a lot of people in the camera, so I apologize in advance for that. People just, you know, in front trying to get up to see a lot, so I got as much as I could. In the video, it shows the amount of space that this one person had, the governor. His privileges were crazy compared to the conditions that the slaves had. I'm talking like big room, high ceilings, open windows and ventilation, ocean view. Like, he had it really going on, okay? The governor did. And, you know, of course, he was basically the head or the leader of the slave trade. And he kind of, like, you know, controlled everything and what was going on. So the governor, in the video, you'll see, like we said, where he stayed and his conditions. Now, on the video, you'll see, like, the walls and the floors and stuff. Of course, it's not gonna look brand new, y'all. It's old as hell. So it's like, it looks a little black and stuff like that. But if you could just think about how that looked so many years ago, I'm pretty sure it was more than beautiful for him. Meanwhile, the people that were under him, we'll get into that later because we have videos for that too. But we're just excited to show y'all, share this knowledge, share this experience with y'all, because yeah, we think it's a good thing to do, right? I mean, why not? So again, thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for viewing our videos. And yeah, we love y'all. We love y'all. And thank you for supporting Qatar and Ike family. Deuces.
Because the old ones themselves are very strong and durable. Probably in Ghana you can compare it to, let's say, rosewood as well. So please, you join me this way. Alright, so we stand inside the governor's living room. If you made it to the middle diners, I'm sure you saw chambers that are made for about 200 people. Let me say the 5 chambers of about 70,000 humans. And this place also just for one person as the governor. And in here, even if I don't give you the difference yourself, you actually bear witness to it. The size of the vent, the breeze coming in here, the natural lighting, the view of the sea, the cleanliness, free from disease was all for one person of the government, whilst others in others are this happened to be the living room
Just wow. Meanwhile, thousands of people at the bottom dying. That's crazy.
Alright, so we come in here. Inside the governor's bedroom, what I mostly talk about is the size of the vent. And I'm sure if you were in the male dungeons, you saw the size of the vent that was given to the males. They look just like this, rather in an outside that way. And 5 chambers, they provided just 9 ventilations for the captives. And looking at the governor's window, one alone, half of it is giving us 6. So there should be an extra 6. Which is to say, just one window alone is more than what the 1,000 humans down there have. His living room is having 9 there. His bedroom is having 5. His corridor is having 2. So 2, 5, and 9 gives us 16. 16 multiplied by the 12 here, you get 192. For one person, you have to break them into smaller pieces, of which one person had this 192, and 1,000 humans had just 9. And that gives you the big difference between where the governor actually stayed and where the captives were staying. So most ironically, I do say by the condition you lived here, they lived a life like being in heaven, and as well by the condition they also had down there, they were also living in hell. Because one person can have this whole England to himself, whilst others would also be down there struggling in pain. And the heat there alone itself looks like you being in fire as well. Because you have to endure the stench of dead bodies and everything down there whilst you're alive. The trauma aspect is you actually get to know that someone beside is dead. And until they come in there to pick the body, you have to dig in there with the dead ones as well. The business in here was very profitable. So once you get a site for your trade, if you don't protect your end wall, others will come fight and take over. Europeans themselves were fighting on African lands, just to get or control areas in here. This land or this castle, I made mention the English built this castle. And the English were not the first group here. Portuguese happens to be the first group to ever make it here. At Elmina, 1482, they built Elmina Castle. But then in 1555, they saw the need to expand their trading post, because they can't just be at that place. So they came to this land, 1555, built the Timarock structure. They stayed in the Timarock structure for 100 years. Then the Dutch developed at Elmina. So if they're taking a very big castle from you, why still stay in this place? So they left this place after 100 years. The Swedish came in here, spent just 4 years on the same land. The Swedish were defeated by the Denmarks. Denmarks also spent just 3 years. The Dutch came in and fought the Denmarks and also enjoyed for another 3 years. And the English came in here and spent 296 years, all because they came in fully prepared. But for them, they knew that the others would come fight them. If nobody's come at all, the Dutch definitely would come fight them. So with that, when they were constructing the castle, they brought some metals we see on the walls. They are called columns. And I'm sure when you were down there, you saw some shorter ones too. They call them mortars.
Yeah.
So aside that too, they also built 2 forts to protect this castle alone. So when you look up there, up on the hill, you can see a white building with a red cap on it. It is called Fort William. And there's another one also here, but due to these structures, you can't see, it's also called Victoria. So Victoria Fort was built first before William was added to it. Soldiers within these 2 forts would use that section as a watchtower. Once they see enemies coming from the sea or the land, in the morning they will use flags to communicate to those in here. Afternoon they use the reflection of mirror. In the evenings they either use moshpos or torchlights. So that enemies are coming, so be alert. Soldiers who are staying down here, they move upstairs to where the cannons are. First they put in gunpowder, would place those black balls you saw on the floor at the mouth of the cannon, then they light the match on the table. So a series of balls entering enemy ship with great holes, water gets in there and sink into the sea. But then when these ships are able to make it closer, they have these cannons, or they call them mortars, short, but their balls are very big. So they pack gunpowder in the ball so that once it hits the ship, it can explode for the ship to sink faster. And to that, the English spent 296 years. Because they came in 1664 to this land, but then they left Ghana in 1960. So you can do the calculation yourself against what I'm saying as well. I know that in 1960.